Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand for now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. $5,000 and £10,000, nice. Master Goblin's praise makes me confident I can be a peddler after all. Well, a bit more confident than before at least. I'm satisfied with our trade, and I trust you are too. Should you have need of more mezcal, you know who to come to. Even at the palace, I don't think I've held a 1,000-pel jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker. Drops it. Can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? Luckily, Havli's place is not far. We just need to head across the plaza. Oh boy. High quality jug of mezcal you received in trade for premium mate leaves, an introductory letter, and the swift calling of those hostile pests. Oh. My price is final. Bring me a jug. Third promise was ready to trade the mezcal now. This is it, the trade we've been working towards. Phew, still in one piece, right, time to make our deal. Oh, make a deal with this. Oh. Get your tools ready, Saddler, we brought you your precious mezcal. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? Oh, you got your hands on a jug? I keep doing the wrong accent for them. You actually got your hands on a jug, but you had nothing, a few measly clumps of wool. We had what we had was an aspiring trader with a gift of negotiation. Shy. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Sur Alja, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. The trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle, the third promise. Great. Stay and wait if you like. I have all the requisite materials, so this won't take long. Hammering sounds? Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. Ah, I can taste that smooth mezcal already. We did it! The saddle is ours! I don't think we started out with only 100-pel basket of alpaca wool. Mablu, you are going to be an incredible merchant. Thank you, it makes me so glad to hear you say that, to promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Taming saddle, hey! I like this new, menus they're using. Like the new visual aids. Same with those, when we're in first person, we have to, select things in front of us. Krilly? Aaron Villy? You've been away for some time. I assume trading was productive? It looks like everyone's been pitching in with the alpacas. I made the mistake of starting one and caught a glob of spittle for my trouble. I'm beginning to understand Wuklamat's aversion to the animals. Tobley and Erendville have been teaching us how to care for alpacas. One gentle girl ate the feed straight from my hand. You acquired the saddle then? Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. I know. This is something I need to... I know. This is something I need to learn. Ha! Tu! Ha! Great sucking gods, I did it. He hardly seems bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if he was completely accepting of Wuklamat's touch. That is because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. They're talking. Wuklamat is talking to you, Chat. Ah, you're only noticing that. You're only now noticing that. Oh, the guy just came back. That's not good. Soralja, he's back. There's a golden alpaca. What the hell? Having done exactly what he set out to do. Yet the alpaca he's brought, is it just me or is it glowing? I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca live a solitary existence deep in the valley, where it shuns the company of both man and his own kind. He caught 100 alpacas to unlock it. How did he manage to snare a price like that? A beast knows its betters. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Wuklamat. Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Turol can remain at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and hopelessness firsthand. Exhaustion from prolonged conflict, the wage of war's merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Tulilolal all those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth have they basked in the unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as a tragedy, but opportunity. Good point. Thus does the resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much needed lessons in the realities of conquest, and a renewed appreciation for peacetime. It's true that a war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it sprawled and the ruins it left behind. The Gallian Empire was a congregation of simpletons. Ah! Ah! The oppressed fought back against their oppressors as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. This is why Gololjaja did not elevate the Mamolja, why he treated all class with equal respect. However, the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only Tuliolal, but the stars in its eternity. What? Why? I need not explain myself to you. Oh, well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately gold flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone. This is like it should be a voiced, kinda. I don't know. Maybe there were more important scenes to voice, I guess. He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even Kuana. Though, should be worth pointing out that the dialogue has been very succinct and very on the point. It's like we're not even family. I could never agree with Suralja. I want Tuliolal to be a land of peace now and always. A golden alpaca in the flesh, like the golden city. I taught them all a children's tale. What kind of idiot thinks the world can be united with wars? Even most Garleans have since realized that their conquests were a mistake. Sorolja is willing to go to war for his twisted vision of peace, but should he achieve this peace, then what? So much of our star has begun to embrace reconciliation and rebuild, and this would-be warlord would thrust us all back into turmoil. We cannot allow it to happen. What's the person next to me there? Oh. I'll ponder Sorolja and his mistress later. Right now, I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. I have my saddle. I practice how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of Urun Kankacha is northwest of here. Come on, everyone. Even if we can't enter ourselves, we can seek Wuklamat off on our hunt. Was that a chicken? Was that guy riding a chicken? Oh, look, enemies. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, I can't enter this, huh? What if I just jump over it like that? Southwest. There's one up here. I'm on top of this thing. I see it. I did look for it, I just wasn't sure. I had a hunch though. I was hunching real hard. Where do you see your the ether current, like log or whatever? Enemy list is not a valid HUD element. Did they remove something and now my stuff is scuffed because of it? Really? They'll tell you when they update this, huh? Oh. I forgot where you see how many ether currents you have, how many you're missing. Ether gardens, there we go. Oh, fair. Mobley's right. The least we can do is let Vuklamat know we're cheering for her. Saralja may have caught his alpaca first, but that doesn't mean Vuklamat is out of the running. She can do this. Urunakacha is steep and treacherous place, so only those with the head ledger's blessing are permitted to go there. I've never set foot beyond this point. The valley is said to be home to fiends far more ferocious than spitting alpacas. How deep do you think this valley is? I glanced over the edge on the way here, but the mist was too thick to even speculate. Please tell me enemy list HUD. Oh, we gotta share. Slash share. Oh, there we go. Voiced.
Thanks. I'll need it. Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too.
Well said.
Right. I'm off.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
As will I. Wuklamat is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
What the hell?
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
But aren't you a Shaitana from Shaktural? Why did you cross the salt?
Lighting update, doing work.
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek. My younger self took those words to heart, and off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
Mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking. And I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
This cutscene releases default setting. Post by characters doing the Slav
I
squawk.
understand completely.
Wait, is the default setting
We all have our
post
reasons for seeking the Golden City.
Mikote men? The
Which is
squawk?
all the more reason for us to work together.
Yes, damn. Damn.
Just so.
That's cool. For some reason, it's cool. That's why. Did we all share that little tent together? That would have been close in.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
They did it!
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
Well done, Third Promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
We never doubted you. All I did was share once and all that happened. Damn. Alfinod was quick to lend a hand with dismantling the tent. Is it to be his new obsession now that he's mastered collecting firewood? We were out for quite some time, but I'm glad Wuklamat was able to catch her alpaca. And Aaronville choosing to share his story with us was a welcome surprise. Thanks to Alfinod and his healing hands, I can actually stand again, maybe even walk. Wuklamat had no serious injuries to speak of, however, she had clearly been pushed to the very limits of her endurance. I spoke too much. If Wuklamat is up to it, we should be heading back to Tobli. I'm so relieved that the third promise came back to us safely. The alpaca she tamed this healthy-looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feet of gold. Ooh, money. I love money. Wuklamat still seems a bit unsteady on her feet. Oddly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic though? Mate tea. I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive. As Mablu so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for our exhausted third promise. What, am I gonna have like 60 characters told me now or something? No, okay. That would be pretty cool though. Oh, there's a fighter. Coffee farmer. Oh god, Snow, there's so many of them and they're coming for our coffee beans. We have to do something before they eat through our entire harvest. You there, traveler, please grant us your succor. Thank you. Thank you, whatever you do. Don't let us glorified buzzers. What's okay? Oh. I'm below the recommended level. Okay, that's fine. Farmer is not already convinced that jockey birds are the worst birds in Tural. He is now, as the hunger flock swoop down to snack on his precious crop. Repel the feathered fiends and see this bean survive another day. It's called Birds Up. It's like surfs up, but with birds. I love Gunbreaker so much. Gunbreaker. Oh, so it's still got 500k. I'm not getting. We're not doing the shared fate set though, right? Oh, I am. Nice. Cool. I thought maybe I need a higher level for that, but. Pogchamp, how do I get here? You have to travel all the way around, huh? Sylvie Stoutstrider. He will just be. Wait, there's a fourth, right? There's no way. I mean, I never even finished it for. I never finished it for Endwalker yet. I did for Shadowbringers. I was working on this. I just didn't quite get there because I usually use it to level up characters. That's how I like multitask while leveling new characters. I just didn't get any characters to that level again. That's how I would level like the new jobs if I didn't want to get them up to level real quick. Why are there 4 ranks? That seems insane. How many fates do we have to do for the 4th rank? I like the idea of evil Joshi P though. Like there's 2 Joshi Ps out there. There's a good Joshi P and then the evil Joshi P. Sweet gods of mercy, please tell me you have combat training. Someone's got to hold the line. You see it too, right? That flaming fiend will slaughter everyone in Wolopechi if you let it. Oh, this guy. Enkindled by Valigamara's calamitous flames, the fearsome Rakaraku has ascended the mountains in search of worthy warrior. If the South Strider returns with reinforcements, you are the only things that will petrol and destruction. I guess easier to get rank 3, I guess, so total increase is small. Oh, okay. Oh. No. What's my taunt again? Is it Aria? Oh. Do. Does that really provoke it from me? What an asshole. Ah! Nice. Like I really ran up and provoked it away from me. What an a-hole. I wish you could funnel like MSQ quests and stuff into another job. Because I don't think I need the XP on this character right now. But I don't want to be the gunbreaker during cutscenes. No. God damn it. Came back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea then. Wuklamat can't be that far behind. Oh, that tea relay is magical. I feel better already. I see you've become more comfortable around our furry friends. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat. What sounds they react to. Their adorable little quirks. I guess I've grown kind and fond of them. Kind of fond of them. Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yes, there is no mistaking a valley alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done. Yes, we did it. Although I couldn't find a shiny one like Suralja did. A shiny. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen. Much is captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Only a single other person is known to have caught one before, that being Guloljaja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. Thus before the founding of Tuliolal, in a time when the mountain giants, the Yuk held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpacas mounts to the highlands to deliver goods of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, their grandfather would tell it. Then, along came the young Gulol Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn servant. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure, each equal to the Chok II in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. I guess that's going to be like a big thing going forward, so the fact that he also traveled with a bunch of various people from various places. Yet Gulol Jaja showed no such inclination. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Gulol Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed the Pelu Pelu from Chok Yu's subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did, intended on fostering amity between the clans. Our clans. So it was a few words from Gulol Jaja transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. I've never heard that bond Papa forged with the Pelu Pelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not that detailed. And you may not know that Gulol Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures. Well, an ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that, Third promised, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Moblu's right, you're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelu Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. You should be proud of your accomplishment, which earned you your keystone. So this is what it looks like. Go on, set it in the tablet. I love this theme. A perfect fit. That leaves 6 more. You're well on your way, Third promise. We'd have lost without we'd have been lost without you, Moblu. Thanks to you, I've learned so much about Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Wuklamat. You've given me courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. Probably, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide. Yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me to hear you found your calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Thank you, Tobli. What did I tell you, Mablu? There's one last thing I can help you with, I promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the goal. That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to Hyu. They once ruled over far more than just Urkupacha and the Pelu Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Hyok Tural and his people. During that era, the Pelu Pelu were commanded to search for the City of Gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. I bet it's always going to be under the palace, right? But if they didn't find anything, what could the Hyu have to tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legends originated. We lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if you're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. Oh, the giants live up there. Oh, really? I have a question I'd be meaning to ask. And since we finished with the feat, where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes. Just like it first became fashionable in Yoktural 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago, right about the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet a dawn servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than its simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you. Jumping feet first into the peddler business, eh, Mablu? Right then, let's head back to Tuliolal and get ready to search for the next elector. Farewell for now, and thanks for all your help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. She has a fearsome opponent in the brother of hers. He even bought a golden alpaca to heal. But you've heard Soralja's supporters talk. They might see opportunity in his expansionism ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Wuklamat, everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne. You might be right, Mablu. You might be right. Cereal time! It's time for cereal! We're going to some quest unlocks now, huh? Like some to unlock the ethereal currents. Oh, the Pank attack is almost over. I expect as much from the moment I saw him, but winning the contest against Soralja will not be easy. The Yok Hugh once ruled the entirety of Yoktural. I'm curious to see what has become of them. I never dared hope we would find a lead for this earring mystery so quickly. Four-legged trouble aside, Wuklamat completed the feat and earned a keystone. That's all that matters. It feels good to have the feat of gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pales beside Soralja and his shiny alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and gods know you've all been so supportive, but I want to be strong, or wise like my brothers, to be a promise that people respect. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. Back to Baliavtis with us. The contest has hardly begun. Oh, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some cereal. And then we're gonna pick up these quests and do them. This isn't too many. I don't think it was worse than Endwalker. Alright, so I'll be back in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Oh, probably. Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. That's how adorable she was since the giggles. She made that sound, the goofy sound. God damn it. I think Cyberpunk has the worst story ever written in the history of video games. I would deny I ever said this in the future, but don't believe my lies on stream on the 1st of June 2021. It's not necessarily it's not a change of
Who goes there?
That's me.
It's me, Arthur. Look what the
I know Serial Puppy cried that they recorded for the game. How did they record that though? Did they also run over a dog with a horse? Donate the recovered debt to the camp fund. Romancer Anuman. Nero, we had sex. We did this. We did that. Oh no. What is that asshole doing? Sir? What the? What the? Ah! Ah! You wanted FRP, didn't you? Or FRP, I guess I should say. Be honest with me. Massey coming all the way off the stream. I might have. Dude, what the hell? Jesus Christ! Oh my god, what the hell, dude? It's not manly.
Dancing's not for me. Dancing's for women and drunk dads at weddings.
All right, then I'll go dancing on my own.
She's the only person dancing. Oh my god.
You should go to the dance floor, right? These guys probably dance. You can imagine them in two.
Det var du har fått? Nei. Ikke ta den. Nei. Kan jeg gå ut? Nei. Du kan sleike. Du kan issus. Du må ikke spise. Ok, logg inn. Ta pent. Folkens. Det sett med flinke bikkjeoffer? Baus is a surfboard? Why? Tyler Run is way better than this Baus guy.
The region is a haven for illegal activities, particularly piracy and the slave trade. At least once a year, a fleet from the terminus invades the nearby Attican Traverse.
What is that red spot on your hand? This? That's where I rest my... That's from resting my my hand on the mouse pad. It's not that red in real life, it's just the camera that makes it look super red. Imagine I've never parried before in my life, and this is how quickly I became a master at it. A true champion. There's no authority, only bag.
Not only do I not support gay pride, but I'm also against it. Thumbs
Hello.
up. What the hell?
Yo, that was Yakuza 5, everyone. Either. This is Death Stranding.
As a character, I feel like
that's Yakuza 5,
this
everyone.
game is literally just Royale. I feel like Royale is like the big problem here. Yeah, I think Itaros was completely right. I think it bloats the game, which is unfortunate. Itaros was right. I've never said that. It's a little bit like, what am I doing right now? Like, what is this part of the game existing? Couldn't be me.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh my god. Dude, how can anyone watch this and not want a puppy immediately?
When puppies bite you, by the way.
He was so adorable.
Like a high-pitched squeal. That's what they do when they're hurt. I'm not actually in pain, just to be clear. Oh! Please! Oh my god, please! Please, 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 please. Oh, yeah. Go close the door!
Okay, I'm in. Now let's get the hell out of here. It's taking so long.
Us. I was right. I told you guys I was right. I told you. I wonder if other people can make this jump and it's just cat people that count. Oh! Well, if it isn't my dear friend from Toliolal, I do hope your days as well as your stomach have been full of merriment and cheer since we last met. Glad to hear it. I was just passing through when a faint rumble caught my attention. The unmistakable sound of a belly in need. How fortuitous that fate could also guide you here. Might I impose upon you to help me once more? If you would lend an ear to the poor boy's troubles, I can determine how best to lend an ear of my own. I'm gonna do this one at a time so they don't mix together. Here he is. He seems awfully distraught. A husk of his usual chipper self, I'm sure. If you come for business, I'm afraid I'm much too tired right now. It's strange, really. No matter how much I sleep or try to sleep, I suppose, it never seems to be enough. And despite the weird grumbling of my stomach, I have no appetite. I recognize a lover of corn when I see one. The problem, I believe, is that he eats only corn. He is exhibiting clear signs of malnourishment, or lack of a well-balanced diet. Though my dominion is only over that which is corn and kerneled, there may yet be a way we can help him. Prepared with lime water, my corn can be enriched with additional nutrients. Behold, a rich and creamy corn soup. Surely this will help remedy what ails him. What? That soup will make me feel better? Oh, corn soup. It really is the best of foods. I can't get enough of it. I never thought eating only corn could be bad for me, but there's no denying how terrible I've been feeling lately. I suppose I'll need to be more creative with my corn cooking.
Thanks for this. You're giving me much to think about. Okay, so considering how you digest corn, if you ate corn, would you just poop corn? Is that how that works? Nothing like a nice warm corn soup to warm the belly and heart. Let this be a reminder, my friend. It is possible to have too much of a good thing, even corn. But in moderation. Together with other herbs, spices, and flavorings, you can enjoy a cornucopia of delectable delights. I believe our work is done, but know that where there are those in need of sustenance, I will be there. Fare thee well. Man, what a short and succinct and just great side quest. No, like, go speak to this 600 people. No 600 lines of dialogue. I'm pleasantly surprised so far. If they keep this up, I'm actually gonna love all the side quests in this. Oh, I need to unhide my shot. Oh, thank goodness, a capable-looking traveler. Please, I need your help. My caravan was attacked by beasts. I had a bodyguard, a young Mamulja mercenary, but he could barely fend for himself, let alone me. He somehow managed to throw me over his shoulder and carry me all the way here, but no sooner did my feet touch the ground than he ran back into the jaws of death. Damned if I can't figure out why. Injured as he was, I don't like his chances. Please, I beg of you, go to Shebayu Kukwek and save him. Shebayu Kukwek? Should I be in like minor mode when I'm traveling around so I can see if there's any nodes? I forgot how you like unlock stuff with nodes and things. Oh. Bird. I can hardly believe my eyes. You fell those bloodthirsty beasts with such ease. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you for saving me. As a mercenary for hire, I'm ashamed such help was even necessary. So, the merchant sent you, did she? The attack on the caravan, so her wares scattered all over. I figured the least I could do was retrieve as much as I could. Thanks for your timely rescue, I can still do just that. No need for you to stay with me, friend. Go and let her know that I'm safe. I'll grab what I can and be along shortly. I should remember to just play the Gunbreaker. I want the XP on the Gunbreaker. Oh, I'm so relieved he's safe. The Mamulcha take considerable pride in the trade as mercenaries. But that young man seemed to have a particularly acute sense of responsibility. I've heard tell that some Mamulja travel across the salt to make a name for themselves. As a preliminary step to that, it seems many young hopefuls gather experience here in Tural as mercenaries and bodyguards to sharpen their skills. That said, earnest as he is, the young man failed to protect my caravan. We will have to discuss some form of compensation for my losses.